Well, it's the next morning and Anthony's busy in the galley, and look at this. So the barra brith that you left soaking with the tea bags.
That I nearly left in.
That you nearly left in. That would have been amazing.
Delicious.
Oh, that looks nice. You're worried it's too much flour in that mixture? It looks alright to me. Does it look alright to you?
It's the ingredients I've used before. It just sounded like a lot and looked like a lot, but actually it does fill the loaves in, so that's fine.
Yeah. Ooh, I love barra brith and I had it for ages. How long does that go in the oven for?
An hour and a half.
Oh. On?
170. Well, it probably needs to be a bit longer with ours because of the colour. It's not as hot, I don't think. It's a bit temperamental, that oven. A bit like you.
A bit like you. Well, we had such a nice day yesterday, didn't we? Dexter's so good as crew. Oh,
we let the dogs out.
Yeah, we think there's a doggy daycare or something over there because we didn't hear a thing all night, but we can obviously hear it now.
It might just be a farm.
Yeah. So we're just before New Marton Locks. It's been a lovely spot. The internet's been excellent. Honestly, the dogs are only barking because we're talking. Shh. We've got 2 locks to do today and also 2 tunnels, and apparently Chirk Tunnel's quite difficult.
Well, the tunnels have been really bad. I think we've already said because of the flow and stuff and the displacement of water. You start going backwards, it's really difficult. Coming this way, not so much.
No. A couple of boats have gone past today. One's gone that way, so we're fingers crossed that the locks may be set in our favour. Yeah. Right, we better get off because the dogs don't like us talking. See you soon. Enjoy the journey. This is it. Today is hopefully the Pontycysltte Aqueduct. Did I say that right?
Well, I thought it was Pontcysllte, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, you're right. Pontcysllte. That sounds right to me. And fingers crossed. It's a bit windy, so I may not be able to get the drone up today. I may have to do that on the return journey, so I can just enjoy the ride today.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. See you soon.
Take
Enjoy.
Care.
Oh, well, I'm not good with heights, but I'm taking my time here. Very careful. Step across. That's some height, isn't it? Who remembers these? So this is the Llangollen Keys Hotel, and I used to go here every year for a magic convention, would you believe? Complimentary moorings. How good would that have been? We'll have to come back in May, Anthony, for the magic convention. Organised by Gary from Practical Magic. Lovely bloke, Gary. That's where we sit having our lunch. Anthony did sound the horn a couple of times before going under this bridge, but this boat didn't hear us. I can't believe that we didn't hit each other. It's hard to believe, looking at this film, that this was nearly November. Look at the weather, it's just beautiful. It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah. I was only saying to Anthony yesterday, I really enjoyed Yorkshire and expected the scenery to be a bit more like that, but this feels more like that, doesn't it? You've got rolling hills in the distance, cottages dotted around, lots of trees and beautiful countryside. It's nice, isn't it? It is beautiful. Ah, very philosophical today.
Oh yeah. You smell the cake?
Oh yeah. Anthony's baking barrow breath and it smells amazing. I've just had a really nice cup of coffee.
So we can have some of that later when it's cooled down. It's probably got another, well, 10 minutes now, I reckon.
Yeah. Oh, is there any nicer smell than coffee and a cake in the oven? Oh, amazing. It's nice, isn't it? Wow, look at that.
It's really nice, isn't it? That looks like a holiday let.
Spanish houses.
Yeah.
Get Bob Fern. Oh, what's that this one? Wow, do you not know? This is Chirk Aqueduct. It's 70 feet high and 710 feet long. It was designed by Thomas Telford and finished in 1801. Film this. You can't really see over the side, can you? You're hugging the back of the bow.
Is your camera going to be alright?
Yeah.
We could see boat lights ahead of us, but they didn't appear to be moving, so I jumped off to see what was going on.
Well, this is the first for me. We're actually dragging a boat through the tunnel because they just weren't moving. We seem to be getting some forward momentum now. It's a good workout. Oh, well, I'm shattered. I'm letting them go ahead. I'm going back for our boat. Oh, we're not doing much better. I think we may need to lighten the revs.
Well, I'm pulling the boat with this rope. It does seem to be helping because we're using less revs, but my legs. What we need is a horse. Oh, well, that was fun, wasn't it?
Really hard work. Can't help but almost it's like mud from the thing. So it doesn't matter how many times you point the bow that way. The flow just
Tracks you towards that wall, doesn't it? Well, I feel like I've had a really good workout at the gym. I'm going to be aching tomorrow because the boat in front, they were just treading water. I told him to ease off on the revs, and myself and another guy jumped off and pulled the boat with ropes, and it seemed to get going. But yeah, less revs is top tip going through that tunnel.
well this way.
Yeah.
Going that way, the flow's with you, so it's fine.
Yeah. We shall see how quick it is going that way. But it took that long. The batteries died on the main camera. And then I ran back for our boat, nearly knocked myself out on the tunnel wall because it's lower than you think, and I'm in pitch black.
I think I was right.
Yeah. No.
There are advantages to being short.
Yeah. And then grab the centre line in our boat to pull it towards the fence and to drag it out of the tunnel. Blimey. My legs. We're unfit, aren't we? But we made it. And this is beautiful. That weed hatch, that doesn't sound good, does it? We've tried a quick burst of reverse, so it's donkeys just leaves. We're going to moor up, get some lunch, and I'm going to check the weed hatch.
Sounds like it's twig or something.
Yeah. Right, we're just coming up to Church Marina, and according to the guide, there is a restaurant here, but I don't know if they're doing lunch. Doesn't say anything about it on there, does it? Our winter jacket's coming out, but look what else is coming out. Tea loaf, and it's delicious. Ignore the dishes, we've just had our lunch and we're about to set off again. Oh, get that.
Well, that makes it look like it's dead hard, but it's not.
It's absolutely delicious. As you can see, we've already had a piece. Ooh, look at that. When's your recipe book coming out, Anthony? Is that for me? Yeah. Oh, thank you. Anthony, what does it taste like?
Cake.
Cake. Oh, very good. Is it nice? Oh, that was hilarious. The hire boat came round the corner and a boat was passing us. He went flying into the
hilarious.
side.
It's like, bless him. He's only had the boat 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, he said he's only picked the boat up 20 minutes
We've all
ago.
been there.
Anthony had to shout, slam in reverse, so he's just about to hit
He was
our
about
boat.
to career into our boat.
Yeah, good job he was up on the
He did
stern.
apologise, and I did say we've all been there.
Yeah.
It's nothing worse. It's like, but you just have to do it slow and steady. That's all.
Should I help him?
Kev always said slow and steady.
Well, that last tunnel was 459 yards long, did you know that?
No,
And
it felt longer.
Yeah. I think this was in 151, let me just double check. Oh, 191 yards.
That's alright.
We saw a light coming towards us, looked like a boater, but we think it's a kayaker. It's
Well, it
causing
was
a lot-
kayaker. I saw the paddles in the tunnel.
It's causing a lot of confusion, so I think he was turning round. But yeah, now the boat in front's going for it.
We're all going for it.
We're all going for it. Wish us luck.
He's ricocheting through.
Bless him. He's doing the thing, isn't he?
It's smashing on this side again. No, it's coming out. Just thinking now.
Coming up to the aqueduct now, I'm quite nervous.
No.
Yeah.
Why are you nervous? You're not even going to be on the boat.
Well, I don't like heights. I'm not going to walk over it now. I think I'd have been felt safer on the boat.
To be fair, you've got a footpath and a railing.
No.
I've got a sheer drop.
Yeah, but you're in the middle of the boat, in the middle of the trough of the canal, of the aqueduct. I'm nervous as well because I've got to fly the drone.
Thankfully, the wind's died a bit, hasn't it? Because it would have been, earlier on, it would have been too windy.
It may still be too windy because it's over 250 feet high, isn't it?
Yep.
Right, let's turn the camera around, see what's going on. Crossing the Pontcysllte Aqueduct has been at the top of our bucket list for 2 years. We were hoping for autumn colours, and when we turned the corner, we were greeted by this. The Pontcysllte Aqueduct is an 18-arch stone and cast iron structure, and it took 10 years to design and build and was finished in 1805. It's 12 feet wide and 126 feet high. It's the longest aqueduct in the country and the tallest aqueduct in the world.
to Llangollen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place.
Oh wow. What do you think of that then?
That was fabulous. Views were stunning.
Yeah, absolutely stunning, just beautiful views.
A few people have, well, they were like going past and I said, you can get on if you want and take some pictures. So there's been a couple of
Somebody charged £1 a ride.
some strangers on. That woman said it was just beautiful. And she's like, is that your kitchen?
Yeah, that was probably the best thing they've done on the boat, isn't it?
Yeah.
The views, the lighting, the colours on the trees, just stunning.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. Ah, getting quite emotional, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Aye,
Yeah,
right. Yeah, good. Trevor Basin was closed, so we decided to take a sharp left and head towards Llangollen.
Well, that was quite an intense day.
You say intense? That has been one of my favourite days of cruising in the 2 years we've been on a boat.
It's been amazing.
Yeah.
But it's been, so we did set off at 10:20 this morning. We're mooring up at 7:20 this evening.
Yeah, about 7 o'clock it was when I
And
looked
it
at the
was
clock.
really, it was like dark as well, so.
Pitch black. Yeah, so we've had the current against us. As you know, there's a flow on the Llangollen Canal that's been horrific getting closer to Llangollen, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And especially when you go under bridges. And basically, we've had 2 locks, 2 tunnels, 2 aqueducts in a day, but the aqueduct, the final one, was probably the highlight of the 2 years.
Yeah, the
we've had on the
Pontcysllte
boat.
Aqueduct was absolutely stunning.
Yeah, the scenery, the people, the
You weren't even on the
atmosphere.
boat for most of it.
I know. It was funny because I was filming with the drone and thinking, oh, this is such a nice shot, but Anthony's not moving. What's he doing? Is he waiting
So he's
for me?
sending random strangers to tell me to hurry up.
Tell that guy on that boat to put his foot down and hurry up.
But it wasn't moving, it's the flow just wouldn't, that was it. You couldn't go any faster.
But then when I jumped on the boat and people were chatting and saying, oh, what an amazing lifestyle, and I got quite emotional because the scenery was stunning, the light was perfect, the colours on the trees.
Yeah.
It's exactly what I had in my mind when we were coming on that canal. And yeah, it was a brilliant day. Dexter enjoyed it, didn't he?
But the moral of the end of the day is Paul should listen to me more.
Well, we got to Trevor Basin and it's closed at the moment because they're doing works, and it said they're scared that the damage, I think they're building a new marina for Anglo-Welsh, is it?
Well, people
Or a
were
new marina.
saying that they're not actually sure whether that's the end of Trevor Basin for
Oh, wow.
people boating, whether
Yeah.
it's going to be taken over by Anglo-Welsh
Yeah.
completely, which would be a real shame.
That would have been the ideal place to stop because it was about 4 o'clock, 4:30. We could have done some more filming of the scenery around the aqueduct. So we
But then I
decided
did
to turn left.
suggest to turn round at the windhole so we're facing the right direction for tomorrow. And you insisted on carrying on, and then it was really dark.
Yeah, I thought it's a real shame to be that close to the centre of Llangollen and not go that far. But we didn't realise how long it would take because, again, the flow got worse and it was so shallow.
That's
Yeah, well,
why
you
I
did,
said to turn round.
The prop seemed to be scraping on the bottom, didn't it?
And it
so
was
shallow.
that dark, you couldn't actually see where the canal bank was, so
Yeah.
you were just almost guessing, really, when you were trying to steer.
And you may,
Go on.
and you may or may not know about the 300-metre narrow that's only wide enough for one boat, and you've got to go ahead and check there's nothing coming. We did that in the complete dark. It was nice though because there was a boat behind us.
Yeah, there's a holiday boat behind.
Oh, don't tell everybody it was a holiday boat.
What?
They're not supposed to travel in the dark, are
It
they?
depends what company, I think.
Oh,
I don't know.
Anyway, they were a nice family,
Yeah.
and they did really well because they'd only just picked the boat up, and they'd moored right behind us. But at the end, it was an adventure at the end of the day, wasn't it?
It was, but I'm absolutely exhausted. Dexter's exhausted.
Yeah.
So I came in at one point to make...
Dinner.
Yep. And I've just eaten that, and I've got a glass of wine and
Perfect.
watching a bit of trash TV.
Yeah, I'm just doing the final thumbnail for this weekend's video. It's took all day to upload. In fact, all day and night, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been one of my favourite days ever. Even when we moored up in the dark and got the pins in, and we had to use torches to get the pins in, and the headlights on the boat were on. Dexter had a nice walk. We've moored up. The boat behind us have got their lights on. Behind them is another boat with a fire smoking. And we looked up, and the stars are amazing. And we're just surrounded by tree canopies and stars, aren't we?
Yeah.
So I would say 10 out of 10 for today, even though it got hard work at the end of the day.
It did.
Yeah, so thank you. It's been a brilliant day.
Yeah.
And we look forward to tomorrow's adventure.
Yep.
Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. It really does help the channel. It's completely free. And don't forget to hit the bell icon for notifications. You can tell I'm tired.
I think we burnt.
We are burnt. I
Again?
think it's wind burn.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's your...
Please keep your comments coming.
Yeah.
We really do enjoy receiving them, and like I've said before, we do try and reply to them all.
Yeah. Brill. Oh, well, thank you so much for watching. We've had a brilliant day. We hope you've enjoyed the vlog. See you soon.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Brill, wasn't it?